Yo guys, I'm Yellow, the Norwegian hardcore PC gamer, and today I figured that we should talk about something that is pretty crazy for Counter-Strike. These numbers are a little bit skewed, but either way, they're absolutely amazing all across the board. So this video is essentially about cheaters once again, and I really enjoy to talk about them, obviously because they're fucking annoying when they're just running around and doing shit that I know no human can do, and even if he could do it, he's not gonna do that 3 times in a row, right? You're not gonna get fucking perfectly pre-fired 3 times in a row. That just doesn't happen. And in that kind of annoying case scenario, therefore, I find it to be pretty fucking awesome that over 50,000 people have been banned in CSGO over the last couple of days. Primarily 6th of July. However, the biggest day that we've ever had with cheaters getting banned would be the 6th of July or maybe the day before. It's a bit hard to tell, and I will get into that right now. Either way, though, it's awesome that over 50k people have been banned. But essentially, the other day, this was also the 6th of July, by the way, we had 7k people over in China getting banned for cheating, which is something that they deserve to get banned, you know. I mean, they obviously are cheating like assholes, so there you go, into the trash you go. Now stay there, cheaters, stay there. So that's 7k people. Then we can go over to the VACBan site, and here, just taking a very brisk look, we had an easy, amount of people at like a couple few hundred. However, that site seemed to be a little bit delayed, because the fact is that if you go over to the steamdb.info site, you'll see that we've had like a mammoth spike, okay? Now this could be including or excluding the numbers from China, but that doesn't really matter, because on the 5th of July and the 6th of July, we had about 6k bans and 40k bans, 40.4k bans. Which means that essentially we're broken the 50k mark, and that is awesome. It means that the game is going to be a lot more clean. There will be a lot less cheaters, and those cheaters are yet again going to be in a pinch, because they will have to do all that fucking annoying work just to be a pain in our ass once again, and that is not going to happen, right? Now, what this means to you and me is that if we decide to grind CSGO a little bit more yet again, our rank will obviously skyrocket a little bit for a short amount of time. We might be talking about 1 rank, maybe 2 at best. However, after that moment in time, if you put in the work, if you're playing calm and collected, you put in a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of focus, something some people are struggling with nowadays, you're going to be able to just swim through the ranks relative to what you were able to get done before. And the reason why is because there are less cheaters. I mean, to one degree, I think it's kind of cool to be able to defy the odds and defy just people being brutally, disgustingly powerful, in the sense that one might still be able to get to global elite while there are a ton of people cheating out there. But that is still kind of unrealistic, because the game was never supposed to be that brutal at the very high level. And therefore, regardless of what kind of sort of challenge you are looking for, I guess is what I'm trying to say, you will have a good time if you decide to just grind the game nowadays. There will be a lot less dubious shit, but do remember though that some people will be crazy and go for insane shots, and they will still hit him. So don't be really flustered too much about that. Just try and be on the lookout for the density of the insanity. It's probably gonna be a little bit more smooth and not crazy. Now, aside from that, though, I also want to point out the growth of the game as of late as well. It has actually been very surprising. This might be because of China getting the perfect world edition or not. It's kind of hard to tell. However, we are almost breaking the 12 million players online over the last, like, 12 or not 30 or maybe like 60 days-ish. You can like see this when you boot up the game. But anyways, because of these numbers, it means that Counter-Strike will still, as I've mentioned many times before, many years before in the past, the game will still get an influx of people all across the bell curve of personalities. Some people will be awesome, some people will be fucking annoying as hell. And in that kind of avenue, I'm pretty sure that my channel will also attract some people that should never play Counter-Strike to begin with. And seriously, you just have to come to terms with how Counter-Strike work. That's not really my problem. It's kind of sort of their problem. Either way, they can have fun with the game, they can enjoy it, and do whatever the hell they want. Just remember, though, that if you really want to get a lot better at this game, and you do not put in a lot of time and effort, and grinding, and you understand that this game is highly competitive, with a skill ceiling that pretty much will blow your mind, and you might only be able to grasp it at the 500 to 1k hours mark. Like, yeah, go figure, you're going to have a tough time if you are if you are fairly new to this game and you just got into it. But either way, you can all have fun because it is a game after all. And yeah, that concludes this video. Here are 2 related videos if you want to get smarter or better at CSGO. Yeah, if you want to support me, I would recommend you to become a Patreon. Follow me on Twitter if you have not already. That's about it, really. So thanks for watching, have a nice day, and don't get beastified when you play.